Okay, get started.
We'll do a roll call. Chair Ganella,
Here,
Vice Chair Barton is going to be absent. Board Member Anderson,
here,
Board Member Roberts,
here,
Board Member Idell,
Here.
Board Member Alvarez,
here.
and the new board member that we have, Bettersby, is going to be absent, and Board Member Main Street Meredith is currently absent. We have a clinic.
Okay, great. Okay, is there anybody here to make public comment? No, okay. Moving on to board comments. Anybody have a comment? I'll make a quick one just for the board. We have our seventh board member is joining, has been approved last night. His name is Mitchell Battersby. And he couldn't be here tonight because he is part of a competition. What's her name? Somebody's favorite chef, somebody Hall.
Oh, I don't know.
I forget.
I forgot to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an internet series, but she's on TV as well, and it's a chef competition.
Oh, cool.
And so he has his video for it tonight, so he couldn't make it, but he's looking forward to it joining us. The other interesting thing is that in welcoming him to the board, the city clerk sent a letter to him, like they did to all of us, but it has a lot of rich information attached. Like there's actually a guide to serving on Palm Springs City boards and commissions, things like that. So I'm gonna get a hold of, I didn't even get a chance to go through them. So I'm gonna get a hold of those and we'll make sure that everyone gets them. So we're all operating from the same set of information. And you did not receive that, right, when you joined? And I don't think Cheryl did either. Okay, I'll make sure everyone gets it. All right, that's my only comment. By the way, sorry. One other thing is that we go dark for the month of August, so this is our last meeting for the summer, and our next meeting will be the second Tuesday in September.
Should be the September 11th, I believe.
Oh, lovely. 11. Great. Okay. All right. So without further ado, any correspondence to review? Faith?
12, sorry, 12. No correspondence.
Oh, 12,
It's the
that's- yeah.
12.
Okay, sorry, it's a 12.
Mhm.
And the consent calendar, I'm gonna do them separate. Can I get a motion to accept the agenda?
You could do them all at once, you know.
We were told last time we should do them separately.
Well, but everyone was here, because everyone was at the last meeting, so you can do them all together.
Oh, okay,
It's
sorry.
only if someone were absent.
Gotcha. Sorry, my bad. Okay. So can I get a motion to approve the agenda and also the minutes from the last meeting?
I'll make a motion.
Okay,
Seconded.
okay. Motion made by board member Alvarez, seconded by board member Roberts, all in, no, I have to go around. I have to do a roll call vote because Cheryl's on video.
Okay.
Board member Idell,
Yes.
board member Anderson,
Yes.
board member Roberts.
Yes.
Board member Alvarez.
Yes.
And myself, board member Ganella, yes, okay. Unanimous, so approved. Without further ado, we have a friendly audience here. We're gonna move into the vendor jury. Brian Pescador, Entertainment, Pop-Up Photo Studio, and Black and White Portraits. Yes, please. Step up to the mic. If you hit the button on the mic until the light turns green. Okay, and you have 3 minutes to talk to us about your process, your product, whatever you want to do at VillageFest.
You
can,
if you'd like. Okay.
Yes, you can, sure, absolutely. Just get
It's up to
comfortable.
you.
And then the board will ask questions and then we'll deliberate. Okay, so there you go.
My name is Brian Pescador. The vision of my business is to share my photography talents with my community. How I will do this, I want to sell black and white portraits that are 4 by 6 inches. And then here, if you want to pass them around and see what examples of it they look
Can
like.
you project a little bit more because it's on
Okay.
recording, sorry.
Here's my sign. Here's an example. I want to sell my photos for $5 a photo, one of those.
Okay,
And my process is I introduce myself. If the person wants to buy my photo, I ask them what kind of photo they want, like a happy photo, a serious photo, fun photo. I use a backdrop if the weather is not too windy. And I light it with either a light or a natural light. I take photos with my cell phone and I Photoshop it right there, turn it in black and white, and I print the photos right there at the spot at the street fair. I'm not sure how much I'm making at the moment because I take my time with my photos and I don't rush with the people. And my experience is I've I have a bachelor's in photography from Art Center College of Design in Pasadena, California. And I've shot weddings and fine art photography for magazines, and I just want to share my talents with my community.
Okay, great. Any of the board members have any questions for Brian? I have
Hey,
one.
did-
I see that you're, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was
Cheryl?
gonna say, I have one. Can somebody just show me, like, hold up the pictures to the camera?
Good. You have to be speaking so that it's how you talking to the camera. Can you see them there,
Cheryl, can
Cheryl?
you see this one?
Yeah, kind of.
Well, you may be able to see.
Oh, you can
the
see
there's
it.
a larger
Yeah.
one.
Go ahead, you can hold it up.
Just hold
If
it
you're
up.
talking, she'll see it.
Can you see that, Cheryl?
No, now I don't see him. No, I just
Brian,
see.
if you talk, then the camera.
Sorry.
No, the camera points to wherever the
Can you
person
see
is
this?
talking, it spins around, so good, yeah. Talk.
Oh, hello. Here's my.
Oh, there we go. Now I see it.
Yeah, so I've done 8
Awesome.
events the past 2 years. I did the taco truck event in Indio. I've done a lowrider event. I've done an event at the Palm Desert Mall, and I've done the Palm Springs Art Museum, and people enjoy it, and it's just a good time. People like, I don't think people see their photos in black and white, and I think they're just really special.
Now, are you doing sepia tone as well, or just black and white?
It's a small printer, and the photos are archival, so they last.
Yeah.
And
So it is,
it's black
Black
and
and
white.
white,
It's
okay,
black and white. Yeah, and I'll use a backdrop if it's not too windy. If not, then it'll be more street,
Mhm.
like style.
and is the backdrop always white?
Well, I'm gonna change the background depending on, this, it's a cream color background. It comes
Yeah.
off that white, and so it might be a black backdrop and it might be, but for the most part, it's still like this.
How long does that in process take?
It takes 3 to 4 minutes, from the time I shoot to the time I print, and pay. So,
Nice.
and I take several photos, about 6 to 10 photos, and I choose the best one, and then I Photoshop it, and I send directly to my printer. And I print it right there.
And the size is the same as that?
No, the size of.
Oh, okay.
This is just my sign.
Can you make them if a customer requested?
The biggest I can make at the moment is 8.5 by 11.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna start off with these and I'm gonna see how my budget goes. But originally I started doing 8.5 by 11 framed in a nice black frame for $25 each. But I'm gonna start off with these ones right here.
Nice.
Oh, for $5, I mean, that's,
Yeah.
It'll be a cool novelty.
yeah,
And if the
absolutely.
customer like 5 out of the 6 or 7, can they purchase extras?
Well, it's $5 per photo, so if they want a copy, it'd be $5 per photo. And then the best part about this is the next day, I upload all the photos on my website, and then I give them my card, and they can get the digital version, then just by saving the photo on my website.
And can they order larger versions and frames and all that from you on your website?
Well, they can have the file. It's like.
Okay,
it's like
I
a
see. So they would do it on their
2
own,
gig file. They could just download and print it
Gotcha.
themselves.
Okay. And I noticed that you are wearing a
This is like.
black and white photo on the t-shirt.
So I can do t-shirts and.
Are you
mugs.
going to be doing that at some
No,
point?
at the moment.
Okay.
Not at the moment.
Are you going to offer that through your website?
Well, on my website, they can't get the file. People can just do anything they want with the file.
What if I want you to do the t-shirt? What if
Oh,
you
I
take my
can do
photo?
it. Okay,
Okay,
I can even do it right there at the street fair. If, I can take a picture with my phone and send it from my phone to this lab that I use.
Oh, gotcha.
And it's
Okay,
called
great.
What's called white labeling, and they pay me and then just directly from the lab mail it to their home.
Oh, that's great.
But I don't
Okay.
plan on doing that at the moment.
okay, great.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. Any other questions?
Super affordable.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's a neat thing and
I do
people.
too. And you'll do groups? I'm sure you'll have a lot of groups.
I can do, well, it depends. If I have the backdrop, the most I probably can get is about 4 to 5 people within backup. But if it's in a scene, just like on the street fair, you know, 10, 15.
Be prepared for the bachelorette party.
Yeah. One of the reasons why I considered doing this is, I was at the street fair a few weeks ago, and I just saw 3 ladies taking a picture, or 2 ladies wanted to take a picture, and their friend was shooting them. I just asked them if I wanted to take their photo, and they all got together and I took their photo. I
Yeah,
think people come down to the desert and just
Yeah.
want a nice.
I think so, absolutely, yeah.
Brian, there are a lot of visitors. How about a Palm Springs backdrop or a VillageFest backdrop?
That's what I was planning on doing as well, is
Good.
maybe in the winter time
Yeah.
have like a winter backdrop. It's so easy to switch them out too. Like you can get hearts for
Yeah.
Valentine's and stuff like that.
Good,
And
good.
So you would do that after you take the photo, or you actually have them printed on fabric and hang
Well,
it?
what I do is I set up the, I have the stands and I have there's an example on my website of what it looks like. I don't know if you have a moment, but if you grab a card, I have a video on my website It's a 7-minute long video and it shows examples of several different events that I've done, what it looks
Okay.
like. So.
Great.
That's,
Could we share the logo with him? I know it's copyrighted, but if
Well,
he
and
needed the
and I
logo.
was if you, I can send you guys weekly photos or however so you can use the photos for anything.
We definitely want them for our social media.
Yeah, you can definitely use them.
Right, Cheryl?
hundred-
Cheryl is shaking her head.
One of the most special-
100%.
One of my special moments that I had was at the Palm Springs Art Museum in December. Is a lady was waiting for me to take her photo. I finally took her photo. And she liked it so much that she's gonna use it for her book, the back of her book.
Oh,
That's
So she-
awesome.
she got the-
That's
yeah.
great.
So
Oh, she's giving you credit for it.
yeah, no, it doesn't, they're just fun, like.
Yeah.
It's just something that, it's for the people, like I
Yeah, of
shot
course.
magazines and all different types of stuff, and this is just, I wanna just like share my community,
Great.
what it can do, and it's
Very
very recent, it's a very affordable and they're just special.
Well, we
So,
appreciate having you. That's
Yeah.
wonderful. Okay. So any other questions? Without further, what?
He's only applying for June to September. Would he have to apply again?
Well,
No.
I wanna try it until December, I'm not sure how cold I'll be, like out there in the winter time, but if I can get a coat and stuff, I don't know, but. I would like to do as much as I can.
He's approved going forward. Well, once we do that, he would be approved going forward. And you can't miss how long before you have to reply?
Oh, as long as it hasn't been a year
A
Oh,
year,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that would work.
since your
Okay.
last participation.
And I was
yeah.
hoping that
Yeah.
it would be possible to do entertainment versus vending, for two reasons. One is, my
Yeah, that-
card,
that
my
is what
card,
we have
oh
here.
yeah, because my card just
Yeah.
broke down and
Yeah.
$300 a month is a lot for me.
Yeah, we have
And
you as,
two is, I think people just enjoy it.
Yeah.
yeah, we have you, we
Yes.
do have you down as entertainment.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Now, do we have to rotate him with the entertainers or is this different because it's with, okay,
Exactly.
all right. So without further ado, let's get a motion on the floor
I move we add Brian Pescador to Village Fest.
and I'll second that. Okay. Cheryl Idell?
Yes, absolutely. I love it.
Thank you. And you can each take a card and.
Yeah, I would like to. Yeah, I didn't take
Go on
one.
my
but okay.
website, you can see the video, it's a 6-minute video of what I've done in the past 2 years, noting, it's a YouTube video, and you can see, you can pull it up and look at it, and it just showed, I did the Palm Springs Art Museum, and that was one of my favorite ones, and I did it for 2 hours, and it got such a good turnout that I had to turn away 8 groups because of the timing, and it's just fun, it's just really fun.
Cheryl, I just texted you a copy of the card, okay?
Awesome. Thank you, Dan.
Great. Okay,
Finish the vote.
so finish the vote. Board
Yes,
Member Anderson, Board Member
Yes.
Roberts, Board Member Alvarez,
Yes.
myself, yes. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Welcome to the Village Fest
Thank
family.
you.
I think it'll be a fun thing.
Yeah.
We love it. That's great. Thank you.
I'll come out to give you a photo.
Hey, for $5, I may do a few of them. you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's time to update that Facebook.
Yeah,
post.
Yeah. Oh, no, I look so much younger in my face.
You better be good at Photoshop.
No,
Slimming.
Gauze and Vaseline,
Yeah.
you know, whatever it takes. Okay,
Is this all of them?
yes,
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you for your interest in Village Fest. We're happy to have you. Okay, without further ado,
Yes, yeah, you can,
we have,
yeah, you're good to go.
Okay.
Thank
I just
you.
talked to you about the next
Just
step.
email me.
Okay, okay.
Thank you.
okay, we have a farmer's market vendor, Sean Pulliam, for hook and line, which is prepackaged salmon, cod and halibut. I believe it's prepackaged smoked salmon, cod,
Yes.
halibut, right? Yeah.
I just saw you.
Whereabouts? In Palm Springs?
Yes, at the Saturday,
Most likely, yes.
and I wanted scallops and you didn't have any.
Sold out.
I know.
Yeah. I can start off handing out the samples now if you guys like. I have some smoked salmon. It's smoked coho salmon in particular. Has a little bit of sea salt, a little bit of brown sugar. You guys into
Yeah.
smoked salmon?
I am. I don't know about anyone else. I'll speak for me. Everybody speak up.
My name is also Mason Pulliam. I'm representing my family's business, Hook and Line.
Okay,
We've been in the farmers markets now for about 7 years now in the high and low deserts. We've been commercial fishing out of a town called Petersburg, Alaska, which is in central southeast Alaska for about 12 years now. And what I have here is our smoked salmon. Our idea for the Village Fest is exclusively product that is defrosted. All of our product that we have now is everything is prepackaged and flash frozen. But our idea at the Village Fest is to have that defrosted and put on ice and refrigerated so that when you walk up, you can purchase it and eat it on the spot of.
Oh, okay.
While the farmers markets we're doing now, everything is kept in a freezer,
Yeah.
so you'd have to take it home and defrost it and or put it in your refrigerator to slack it.
Okay.
The idea is to be able to enjoy the product the day of, within the time that you buy it.
Cheryl, I believe that you're familiar with this vendor, right? That you buy from them at the farmer's market?
I think my freezer is filled with their stuff right
Yeah,
now.
okay, that's what I think. That's one night I remember she put it.
I think I've served you some of it in the past as well.
I'm sure you have. Okay. Cool.
Very familiar.
All right. Anybody have any questions for Mason while he's preparing this?
No.
So at this point, you're doing, just the smoke and you're doing 3 varieties. Do you have any intention to expand that?
Yes, so we're looking at doing like other smoke products like smoked scallops, smoked prawns, smoked black cod known as sablefish
Yep.
or butterfish. Just mostly smoked products, as well as possibly salmon caviar. We would like to get into that,
It's a great idea.
Wow,
Yeah.
that would be great.
but it'd all be product that'd be ready to eat on the spot.
Mhm.
Also the smoked product after being defrosted, you could take it home and it'll last about a month in the refrigerator because it is a cured product. Would you like that?
Okay.
And this is the smoked coho salmon. It has a little bit of sea salt and a little bit of brown sugar. I like it the most with cream cheese.
Yeah, it's delicious.
I'm sorry, I don't do it now. I don't like scallops and, you know. Shrimp.
It's very good.
Lobsters.
Okay.
And then this is what the product looks like. Everything is vacuum sealed and then flash frozen. Has the package weight on it as well as package date. That's what it looks like.
Mason,
This
will
is the
you
top.
offer flashed frozen if somebody wants frozen products?
So we do plan on bringing all of the product frozen. And then having like, almost like,
Set it out to the.
you ever seen like a hummus or, you know
Yeah,
what I'm talking about, and they have ice out there?
Yeah, yeah.
And we just put it out there. So sometimes when you buy it, it might be like maybe halfway frozen
Yeah.
or 3/4 of the way defrosted.
Hmm.
So we'll have some product that will be still be frozen, maybe even possibly behind us.
I think there would be a desire for that.
Yeah, I would buy it that way and I would bring
buy
it
it
home.
that way,
Yeah.
frozen.
But if you want people to be able to also eat it on the street while they're there,
Or back in their hotel room, yeah.
true, but if you want them to eat it right then and there as well, are you expecting them to open that package and eat it from in there? Or are you going to offer small, like plastic containers of chunks of it?
Well, we were thinking with the package itself, after purchasing, we would just open it up, put it on a paper plate with a paper towel, and just serve it to them like that.
Okay. Because I kind of think that the cut, the diced would be also a good idea to serve in a short plastic container with a cover, so you have both, right? And if somebody wants to eat it there, you have toothpicks out and they take it and then they're eating, because I don't know how I would eat that slab, even if you open it for me.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'd walk around with the slab hanging out of my mouth, I feel a little bit like a polar bear.
It is
But-
finger food, so yeah, it could get a little, your hands
Yeah.
might get a little
Greasy. Yeah, so that's an idea, but should you decide to do it in that format, do we need a different Board of Health review or no?
I don't think so.
So I would just say that I'll make a motion here to approve you for selling it packaged, both
Okay.
frozen and defrosted, as well as prepared in cups if somebody wants it that way. So in case you do decide to do that, I don't want you to have to come back to us.
May I also propose that he lists some of the other things that he mentioned? Or do we need to see that? I mean, we haven't seen,
like the scallop.
Like the scallops.
And possibly caviar.
yeah,
Well, all you have right now is the salmon, cod and halibut, correct?
All we have right now would be ready to eat would be the smoked coho salmon. We are in the works now of getting like as well as halibut collars
Yeah.
smoked.
Okay.
Other
Okay.
products smoked to where they're ready.
So we could call it smoked fishes,
Okay.
packaged smoked fishes itself.
And currently,
his season doesn't start till October.
so we're actually fishing right now. My dad's
Okay.
fishing and a buddy of ours named Dwayne's fishing with him. So
And you get to stay here in the heat.
I'm actually supposed to be up there fishing. Every summer, I'm actually up there for about 3 to 4 months fishing.
Wow.
I usually fish with a buddy of ours named Rich on a separate vessel. So we would have 2 boats fishing. But recently there was a lawsuit with the conservation group and they shut down our king salmon season, unfortunately. But through the appeal court, they appealed that we could actually fish for them 3 weeks after I had canceled my trip.
Oh,
And after appealed that we could fish for them, it was really good news. And I called up my buddy Rich and I said, hey, I'm ready to go fishing. Let's go. And he said, I already found help. So it's all good. Everything happens for a reason. I'm here to.
And you're
hold down
here.
the Farmers markets. Yes. Yep. The plan is though, if we do get approved for the Village Fest, since my dad is up there, he does farmers markets with us when he's back here in the winter, as well as Dwayne. It's just my uncle and I, and we are all hands on deck right now.
That's fine.
So
That's not a problem.
I think we would have to do something like maybe possibly it'd be like in October of this year if we were approved.
Okay.
Just to cater events,
Not yet.
something to consider.
Yes.
But they have to start within a year from when they're approved, right? Otherwise they have to reapply. That's all. Yeah. Okay, great. All right, without further ado, any other questions?
Did you make a motion?
I did make a motion. I made a motion that we approve
Hook and line.
hook and line, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We approve hook and line for smoked fishes packaged and also prepared for snacking.
I'll be happy to second that.
Okay. Cheryl Idell,
Yes, let's do it.
David Anderson,
Yes.
Greg Roberts,
Absolutely.
Antonio Alvarez.
Yes.
Dan Ganella, yes. Congratulations. Welcome to Village Fest family.
Good luck.
Looking forward to you coming out on the street. Glad you're not starting right now. It'd be a little hard to sell this in the dead heat, but we are looking forward to it.
Thank you.
That was one of the things that's really missing at Village Fest.
It is, yeah.
Yes, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for your interest.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Faith will be in touch with you and put you through orientation and all that. Okay, the next vendor is an arts and crafts vendor, Leanna Ferrer, and she goes under Leaffer for her label, jewelry, earrings, bracelets.
Hello,
Hello,
I'm Liana Ferrer. Nice to meet you.
Leanna, welcome.
Thank you. So the distance, kind of what I do is kind of do like wire wrap jewelry.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of pause a little bit. This is technically what was working kind of
Okay.
just right, like, so I'm just gonna kind of pause it out a little bit. So technically, I have bracelets as well, that making. Just trying to pause all this.
See, this is wire wrap.
Yeah.
This is- sure. If she was. Really soft string. with-
And I'm just gonna maybe try to pause this.
Earrings?
Yes, so technically, we're more into earrings.
Is this gold filled or is this
Yes,
gold?
gold file.
Okay, here you go. Oh, these are gonna be so crazy popular. This is the Barbie one, but one's gonna want that.
I
Okay.
love different colors, that's why.
I
So
wa-
technically, I
almost
just
wore a
have to
picture
like
today.
put
I
a
was
lot
gonna
of
say, "Pink Barbie,
earrings.
yeah, look at the pink Barbie,
Wanna
there
show
you go."
you.
Is each piece unique and different?
Yes,
Okay.
each piece. So technically, it's at least 2 hours, and it could be more than 24 hours to make this one here. It could be like this one as well.
This
It's
is a
kinda
single
like-
bracelet?
Yeah, so technically, that's the same
Gotcha.
that I
Okay,
have.
Beautiful.
It's just one
Absolutely.
is kind of wrapped in my hand.
I don't want one of
technically
these, so I-
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so technically it's just one. I'll show you real quick.
Well, it's-
So technically it's just one, comes all the way like this. And I just rub it in my hand.
Could it be worn as a lanyard or as a necklace or something as well?
Yeah,
Or-
I can do it as well, but we're more into earrings. That's
Okay.
kind of like my.
No, I mean that piece, can
Oh,
that piece
that
be
piece?
used that way? Or
Um,
probably not because of how everything's
yes,
mounted on it?
technically it's just bracelet, yes.
Okay.
I think there's another vendor that has very similar bracelets to that, because I think I bought one a few years ago, but it's hard for me to tell from the
Yeah.
screen.
Which is not a deterrent, by the way, but yeah.
Oh, no. It's just, I just have.
Oh, the
like a-
multi bracelet.
Yes, the
Okay,
multi,
38,
yes.
okay.
Technically, I've been doing this for 3 years already.
Cheryl, I don't know if you want me to hold some of this stuff up for you to see. Some of the earrings and things. Can you see this?
Oh, sorry, I was on mute. Yeah, I think I can. Yeah,
Okay,
they're
yeah,
pretty.
so they're
those
basically,
are
the
pretty.
top part is all wire wrapped and it's
Yeah.
pyramided. And then the bottom is all wire wrapped around all the crystals and everything. They're very pretty, actually. They're really
Yeah,
nicely
that is
done.
pretty.
And then some of them have more wire wrapping than the others, like all the leaves are wire wrapped on this. As you see,
Yeah, there's a lot of detail to that. That takes a lot of time,
is
a lot of work.
detail.
Yeah,
there's a good variety of different stones too, which is nice.
nice.
This was not great, so. Having to go over how they want to read and stuff here. and then get back to them. So, will you be the person at the booth?
Yes,
Okay, and does anyone else make these with you, or is this all your own work?
I do have help with my mom. My mom helps me and my dad helps me, but it's mostly me. Yes,
Okay.
it's mostly me. I've been doing this kind of for a while,
Mhm.
just kind of working all the time and just decided to do this
Great,
like an official. And we're just doing like a little labels and then we have QR codes all the way. Even I think I do have some package. I do have QR codes to give people.
okay,
I'm working in a website right now. The website can go like .com and it shows you kind of my designs and you
Yeah.
can purchase as well, delivery to your house. I've been working on that. And yeah, so technically it's just depend how small or big the earring is.
Yeah.
It could be like a simple or it could be like really long time
Yeah.
to make just one pair.
yeah,
So it's used natural stones. I have ferrous as well. It's used depends. Try to keep it affordable, considering that it's kind of hard work, but I'm trying to not
Yeah.
like go
Yeah.
crazy.
they're beautiful, and I think
Yeah.
they'll be very popular. Because it makes a nice souvenir to bring home.
Thank you.
Will you make them there? At the
I can, I can, yes.
Will you be like at your booth wiring, so people see that you're doing that? That would be
Yes, I
a big
can.
attraction. That would attract people.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll go with the small ones, of course, because
Yep.
the big ones like more hard work, but the small ones, like I do have like probably this one that I can make kind of real quick. Or I do have like the little hearts as well, the stars that I can kind of. make
Yeah,
really
beautiful.
quick. And then I can make it over there, and of course, I do have like a lot of kind of instruments to make. I use all this.
Oh, great,
the
yeah,
wire, yes.
That's
So
good for
basically, the
display.
wire comes like this. I use like an American brand, those Americraft Supply.
Why should I avoid swimming in them?
Just because.
Because we don't know if you're a
colors,
good
the
swimmer,
bleach,
David.
Good answer.
The bleach and the water, sometimes
Oh.
it could be, because this one, they're kind of gold files, so they're gonna be good, they're gonna be hypoallergenic, but if you like use a lot, the pool or the water with bleach, it could,
The chlorine.
yes. It
Chlorine will
can
damage it.
lose the color a little bit
Yeah.
and it start making like, yes, like a difference in the material. If you're like take care of, then it could last at least 3 years.
I wore a shirt, it matches perfectly last night.
Now, do you wear earrings in the pool, David? I'm just curious. No. All right. Any other questions? Your stuff is beautiful. I will tell you that we do have a fair amount of jewelry at VillageFest, but yours is quite unique.
Thank
And
you.
the amount of craft that goes into it is quite impressive. So I really think that, you'll be stiff competition for the other people there, to be honest.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I would say, to Dan's comment, give a lot of thought to how you display this, because you have a lot of competition.
Yeah.
And your work is beautiful,
Yeah,
but you want to make sure people see it.
Yes, so
as you're
actually
walking.
I bought like a neon light that says you're gorgeous, you look beautiful. So
Yeah, nice.
I can put, and then I bought like a lot of flowers because it's like
Yeah.
more nature. So my booth is gonna be like all flowers around and then some
Yeah.
neon lights on top and acrylic to put my display with lights. as
And make
well.
sure it's
Nice.
up, not flat. So, yeah, so people see it.
Thank you.
Good.
Because they're
I
walking
actually
by,
bought,
yeah.
Like, kind of some like this, but like a square and big ones that I can put it on
Nice.
top.
Very
Yeah.
good.
And then with the lights, I hope it's gonna be really good.
Your work
Very
is nice.
Thank
Very
you,
nice,
appreciate
okay.
it.
Well, without further ado. Good motion.
I motion we put Leo Fair in, VillageFest.
I'll second.
Okay. Roll call vote. Cheryl Idell,
Yes.
David Anderson.
Yes.
Craig Roberts.
Yes.
Antonio Alvarez.
Yes.
Dan Ganola, yes. Congratulations.
Thank you so
Welcome.
much. Appreciate it.
Beautiful, beautiful work. And
Thank you.
thank you for sharing your craft with us at VillageFest, because it's what it's all about. It really is an artisan craft fair is what we try to bill it as much as
Thank
we
you.
can. And a food court and, Okay,
Thank you so
Thank
much. for
you.
your
Don't
time.
get these.
thank you. Otherwise, David's gonna
David.
run home and he's gonna be trying them on and swimming in that pool with them.
He's gonna prove them.
He does have a pierced ear, actually. I didn't even realize that. There you go. Okay. Is David Tang here? Hi, David, come on up. Nap time news, it's acoustic music. Are you going to serenade us here?
I mean, I brought options for sure. I came very over prepared. I have like the whole speaker system in my car, but I realized right when I walked in, I probably don't. Need it. But I'll grab one of these chairs if that's.
Sure,
okay.
absolutely.
Also, yeah, nice to meet you. I'm David. There's always another David, at least one more David, please, wherever you go, you have this name. So I have sampled online. I could show you that, or I could just play it for you.
Play for it. Go for it.
Okay.
Go for it. We like to see you perform.
Let me tune up real fast. And yeah, that's my band name, Napton News. They're based in the high desert with me, but I was born in Palm Springs. I'm back and forth, low desert and high desert.
A native, a Palm Springs baby. Wow.
Yeah. I was born,
Awesome.
Palm Springs baby. And but I would just play by myself at this show. I have a drum machine. So I figured that's a really good way with street fairs to keep the beat going. So pretty much I have a little machine that keeps the beat going.
And attract
And I
people,
can
yeah.
just play the whole time. So it's not like play, stop. It's like going on the whole time.
So you tune with your phone.
Yeah, I have a tuner on my phone. But yeah, I can play for hours. So
Cheryl has coined this part of the meeting, the AGT, America's Got Talent.
Yep.
So I guess I go into my Howie Mandel phase now, huh? I need a thumbprint though, Cheryl. I need
I
a
wanna
big
know-
fan.
it reminds me of America's Got Talent when y'all do the vote.
Well, Cheryl said in her after her first meeting, she said it was kind of like Shark Tank meets
That we
America's Got Talent.
definitely.
Yeah.
Sure. That's great. Okay, I'm all set.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, does this mic actually, this doesn't actually amplify my voice, it's just for y'all to hear, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
It's recording.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Right, here we go. I lost you in a forest of my imagination. With all the vegetation, I'm looking for you, Lord. I lost you in a forest of my imagination and manifestation. Looking for you, Lord. I lost you in a forest of my imagination. With all the visitations, I'm looking for you, Lord. Aching for you, Lord. Where are you, Lord? Where are you, Lord? My imagination. My imagination. My imagination. If you wanna go where the humans go, then you gotta know who they know. If you wanna go, people go, then you got to know who they know. If you wanna go, but if you must go, I recommend you wait and you think about it first. If you must know, if you must go, I recommend you wait and you sleep on it first. If you must know, if you must go, I recommend you wait and you think Without adversity, you must know. If you must go, oh, I want you to stay. My imagination. My imagination. My imagination. My imagination. My imagination. It's my imagination.
I have a question, is this all your own original music or do you do covers too?
I wrote that song. I write a lot of music, a lot of originals, but I play covers too. I play stuff like Here Comes the Sun, like Beatles and nice.
Yeah,
Uplifting, like
I
stuff
can hear
like
that with your style. That'd be
Thank
good.
you.
Great. Great.
yeah.
Okay.
Where did naptime news come from?
Oh, a word scramble actually, but it's,
Really?
yeah, I have interpretations now. I tell people it's a name for your dreams.
Wow.
News, but you know, it's just like a indie rock band's name. So I usually play with a band, but I would just do this by myself. So, yeah.
Would it be available for entertainment, for parties, for other events?
Yeah, I
You
play.
Sell CDs of your music at all? or no?
I don't even know, do we call them CDs anymore? or do we-
Yeah, we do actually. Well,
Electronic forms
well,
would be-
maybe
some of
sells
us do.
electronic music, yeah.
I have stuff online on streaming
Oh, okay.
platforms. I don't have CDs.
Well, you wouldn't be selling them at Village Fest.
I
You'd
wasn't
just be
planning on-
giving cards and let them go through your.
Yeah, cards and just busking, just tips
Cool.
and cards is all. I
Great.
really have
Okay.
online, Just busking.
Okay.
Sure.
You understand with entertainers, we rotate you through the venue. You're
Yeah.
not there every,
Yeah, I was wondering how often do you rotate?
I try twice a month, so,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, that sounds great, yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
All right, let's get a motion on the floor here. Anybody making a motion?
I'll move that we add David Tang, Naptime News to Village Fest.
And I'll second that. Roll call vote. Cheryl Idell.
I'll give him a yes, like on AGT.
Yeah.
Your first yes.
Right?
Button.
We could hit the button, yeah. David,
I'm impressed with your family background connection to it, so.
yeah, I think that's
I
awesome.
think that's kind of cool, and you'll be able to tell some nice stories, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, totally.
So, yes.
Yeah, my mom used to sell bracelets at the festival, like when I was a little kid.
Oh my God, you have so much connection here. It's killing me.
Is
I
she,
love
is
it.
she still
She
here?
doesn't, she's in the high desert now.
Bring her down sometime.
Yeah, totally.
We can reactivate that, can't we?
I know, she's been gone a year. Greg?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, and we're happy to have you, and I love your connection to Palm Springs and all of that.
Yeah,
and
that was
It's
great.
really cool.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Good luck to you.
Yes.
Okay, so it's unanimous.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Welcome to the Village Fest family, or welcome back to Palm Springs. And
Cool.
I hope you enjoy it. I'm,
Thank you.
I'm sure that our Village Fest revelers will enjoy you
Thank
very
you.
much, so.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Cool.
What are the next steps? Do I just wait for an email?
Yeah, so you'll
Oh,
email me
okay.
tomorrow.
Great.
Yeah, so you'll email her and we'll put you through orientation and we'll get you set up for a date, okay?
Great. Check back. Thank you guys.
Sure.
Thank you. Yeah, have a great day.
Thanks, David, and thanks for having the nerve to sit in front of us.
Yeah.
Perform, not everyone can, a lot of
I didn't know what to
people
expect.
freeze up for that.
Did well.
You did very well,
Thank you.
Okay,
Appreciate
good.
it. Yeah.
Thank you.
and with no drum beat behind him, see, even
Yeah.
better with the drum beat.
Yeah.
Okay, Lisa Marie Gonzalez. Freeze dried snacks by Mama. I guess you go by Mama, huh? And this is oh, Mama Love, I'm sorry, I didn't read the whole thing. This is a farmer's market vendor with dried fruits
Freeze dried.
and freeze dried veggies and candy.
Yeah, and pantry staples, a bunch. I just wanted to show you these, but I'll pass out the little ones, like
Yeah.
I do corn and carrots and potatoes and lots of other things, but I also do have some samples. But
Those are pantry stable?
I can pass them out.
And those are pantry stable?
Pantry staples, yeah, good for 20, 25 years if stored properly.
And then you can cook them or you eat
Yes,
them in
you put
snack?
these to soups, stews, anything, casseroles, if you have a baby and they just love carrots, you know what I mean, just
Yeah.
rehydrate these with
Rehydrate.
some hot water.
Yeah.
Yeah, bam, and they retain 95% of their nutritional value versus dehydration, which uses like a slow
Slow heat,
cold
yeah.
process, but this is like, astronaut
Yeah.
freezing technology, yeah.
End of the world stuff.
Yeah. Just take what you like.
Really?
Yes, really. Yes.
So much of that. Strawberry. Look at these.
I know, so we do have for fruits, pineapples, strawberries, apples, and bananas. People
Awesome.
go crazy for them. They're totally unadulterated. I don't cut them till they're the peak of the peak of ripeness, so everything's really yummy. Good, the candies, I only used to do a few candies, but with this heat, right now, we're doing the 29 Palms Farmers Market. We've done it for 4 weeks and we're doing so good. We've done like $800 every week. I know. And people, and we've lots of repeat business. And we can't even sell everything that we have. And right now we're doing the cottage lots, but I'm working up towards getting a commercial license because I'm Mama Loves Kitchen. So I make a lot of good things like marinara, like even a vegan marinara and like hummus and soups, lots of grab and go that I want to bring to, to the RV life, the nomadic life, van life.
Are you planning to actually have those at Village Fest?
Not yet, because I
Okay.
have to get a commercial kitchen, so. I'm
Okay,
only looking-
all right, yeah, so so you have to read your reading.
Yes, absolutely. Right now, I'm all legit with the cottage law. I came to my house, the kitchen. And adhering to working with them with what I'm allowed to have. But I'm just telling you, I'm gonna have more. As I keep going, because it's so fun and I love to help people, stock their pantries, not just for now, but for later or even for bad weather. If you can't get to the store, boom, you have your mushrooms, but usually you will. I will once I get the first place. But some of these things it's just to have at home or to send away to your college student. There's so many things, housewarming gifts.
Are they sweet?
So those are corn. What is the other one?
Carrots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, carrots.
And once you
Organic.
open it, how quickly do you not use it, or will it
Well,
stay stable?
Like if you open this, I would put it into a jar, a mason jar, and that's gonna last, you know what I mean, forever. So, and then it's how you store things. I also sell a 5-gallon bucket, a just in case bucket with 10 of these, and it's a black bucket so that people can have that, but it has the nice,
White and blue.
gosh, I forget the name of it, but the lid twist. So
There's
it's
a
not
lot
like a
more of these guys.
painter's.
You might be more of it, but giving them away.
Yeah, absolutely, like.
I'm gonna try cooking with these peas. That's why.
Please do.
I'm going to. 'Cause I'm a cook.
Corn now.
Cool.
I love corn.
And you are on TikTok.
I mean, I didn't want to be silly and be like, here's some corn.
That is very cool, yeah.
I'm so excited about it because, I just.
But there's no instructions. What do I do with it?
Oh, it's easily rehydrated into soups, stews, and much more. So all you have to do,
Okay.
it can be added into
like
anything that already has liquid.
Okay.
Or you just add as much liquid as necessary for your life.
Okay.
So whatever, it just depends if you want it. So you can do this, but you really don't need, you can just do butter. If you had melted butter and then poured some of that in the
Wow.
pan, it would rehydrate.
And it's organic. Everything is.
It's organic, yeah, that I can get and I
Skittles?
list it when
Like
it's
Skittles?
not, I'm really transparent, like the strawberries, they're local, they're not organic, pineapples. They're not even local, they're just, you know what I mean?
Well, we can't grow pineapples here without water.
This is
So,
what I'm
yeah,
saying,
yeah.
so I am transparent about everything and, I'm happy to answer any questions. if you
But-
have any.
This is your craft doing, I actually trying it. It's amazing.
Thank you, I have 4 freeze dryers, I used to have 1, but now I have 4.
How often do you stream on TikTok? Do you go live?
No, but I'm going to, right now, my website's just it's almost being finished, I had a little Wix website and I did really good, but now I got a big one, a
Mhm.
blog, and I can
Yeah.
do and then I'm gonna get a TikTok shop.
Stream
too.
live and-
Yeah, and then, and then
That'd be
go
really cool to
live,
do
because
live
we
as
need
well,
1,000
advertising.
people and I have
Yeah.
675 right now.
Yeah.
76 right here.
Oh,
I'll call you tonight, yeah.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Those are mushrooms?
No.
No.
Bit of
Those are
honey.
Bit of honey. You know, the big honey candy?
Jolly Rancher.
Some of these look real, and then some of them.
I know, it's
It's
really,
amazing.
it's amazing. We're selling out of Jolly Ranchers like crazy.
Skittles.
You like saltwater
People
taffy
are like,
or
"Yeah, the large-"
saltwater taffy or
Yeah.
bit of honey? You want one of these?
I got the strawberry.
I just
Okay.
text today from
What's the
someone
green
from-
thing?
from 29,
That's
because I give you my number out,
Yeah,
you
No
know?
way.
And
That's
she's like, my
awesome.
son's
That's very
diabetic,
cool,
do you
yeah.
do anything sugar free? So I'm like, let me do it. You know, I'm gonna do it right now. I'll try and
Yeah.
find
How
some
do they
stuff.
taste in cocktails?
I'm sorry?
How do they taste in cocktails?
I don't drink,
Okay.
but I mean, no judgy, no judgy.
I wonder if you could use it as a garnish.
That's what I'm thinking.
Exactly.
But I'm saying,
With a strawberry.
they're
cherry.
better in everything. They do, I mean, from oatmeal to a cocktail,
They're sweeter.
to a road trip. They're just
And you have two prices on here. So this is the $3 size and that's the $12 size. Is that what it is?
correct, but I do have a 4 for 10. So that's
they-
4 for
nice.
10, 1 for
Okay.
3 or 4 for 10, and this is 1 for 12 or 2 for 20. So I'm doing
Okay.
great with that 10 and 20.
Oh, that, yeah, a lot of people do
Yeah,
that, yeah.
people are just.
This is a great idea. It's
So different.
you
So
going to,
different.
how are you going to educate people about this? Because we don't,
It's big.
you
It's
had
big
to
already
tell us.
on social
Oh, it
media.
is?
It's
Well,
huge.
it is,
It's having a
yeah.
big movement right now.
Right
Oh,
now,
well.
we are seeing on this trend, people just come up to our booth and they're.
And they already
"I saw
know.
your face."
Yeah.
I keep seeing the reels, I see the machines, I see
Yep.
things going up, and you know, and so I'm like, oh, that's great, but I do my best to educate them and give them the fun facts about.
I think once you get 1,000 followers, it'll be easy being in at VillageFest, and you can start streaming live while you're there.
Yeah,
Yeah, you want to try one?
I mean, I
Try one?
but it's really fancy, and I walk to the village.
Yeah.
I'm a big
Awesome.
village. I can't help it.
These are
I'm a big village.
Really, sure.
Isn't that yum?
Oh, my God.
I mean, the flavor bomb at the end.
Put honey with the honey, want to try it?
So amazing.
What, Dan, what is that you're eating?
It's a bit of honey candy,
You and me, or even.
Oh, yeah.
a
Jeff,
bit of honey
you're
candy
only
bar,
eating a
and then she
full-
freeze dries them. I mean, look at, and it's
like
the
6
texture of like a
calories
cheese
when I
puff.
spit out.
Oh, wow, very cool.
with all the flavor, yeah.
Right, the flavors.
And this one is saltwater
With
taffy.
The
How are
freezing,
you making money on this?
it's scandalous, the marshmallows. It really
That's
is.
a really good answer, by the way.
Yeah.
And also, Cheryl, look, these are freeze-dried fruit. So
Right.
these are strawberries.
So if you guys haven't had.
But the
freeze-dried
peas-
foods, they're very, they get.
the
like-
peas
People
for,
are trying them, they're like, can I taste those? 'Cause
Now, Cheryl, you
we
heard
just
her. She
said
said,
29
put them in a tuna casserole, right?
I was gonna ask you about that.
Tuna casserole,
It
and
has
make them a
the,
piece in it.
whatever the peas and the fettuccine.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Prosciutto, what is it?
They're an integral ingredient. If you don't
Yeah.
have, sometimes if you don't have one
Well,
of
the
these
carrots
pantry
too.
staples.
I mean, carrots are part of mirepoix. When you prepare
Right.
any French dish, you start with carrots, celery, and onion.
Right, especially for all this van life and this whole nomadic. Movement,
Yeah.
I really, I'm looking
Yeah,
for
that's a
shows
cool
also.
thing
Yeah,
too.
That's great.
And also,
'Cause
people that are
lightweight,
here on
no refrigeration
vacation,
necessary.
Yeah.
and they're staying in a hotel room, they want to have a snack in their room at night, they don't want to, like, that's a good idea.
A lot of kids. So,
Yeah.
And I think you would be the first doing freeze-dried anything right now. I
Mhm.
don't think
Well,
there's anybody else.
Right
Oh,
now,
yeah, I've
like,
never seen it.
people are
great.
coming up to our booth at 29 and they're like, just do it.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's true. There's room for everyone. Everyone has their niche and their flair of how they're gonna.
Would you house them or not house them, but, what's the word? Merchandise them with vegetables and candies and.
That's kind of how I had my booth set up. I had one candy,
I was-
one candy
Oh, good,
side,
yes.
one pantry staple side, one fruit side, because there's, everyone's different, you know what I mean? Like you could be fit
Like
and.
a different section of a grocery store or
Right,
something.
exactly. That's how I had it. But
Good.
not right now. The heat is so much at 29 homes that we kind of have to like put stuff over here and put
Yeah.
stuff over here. And then at 9 o'clock, we'll move it out a little bit.
How
But
about lemons and limes? Have you tried those too?
I'm making my way there. Yeah, because I'm a one-woman show right now, except for my husband, Papa Love, which he has been a gem and he helps me put up the
Of course, he's
thing.
Papa Love.
Yeah.
You have baby love, right?
No, no baby.
No baby
No,
love?
my mom, we had-
It's an empty nest. Mama love and Papa love, yeah.
That's. so
Yeah.
cute.
And now,
Idea about drink garnishes.
is brilliant,
Right.
yeah.
And edible flowers. for
Well,
restaurants.
that would be this, the strawberry.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
These in a glass of champagne.
Pineapple.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
yeah.
that pineapple.
Pineapple's my favorite
is so
fruit, but yeah.
fierce. Yes.
He's very.
Well, I'm-
Now, after that's open, so if I had that in my pantry.
Yeah.
And I open it and I use some of the carrots in a dish, I'm making Chinese food, right, and I throw it in there, I can just seal that and put it back in my pantry, doesn't
You
it? be
can,
refrigerated?
as I told these gentlemen, if you put it in a mason jar,
Mason jar.
you're gonna give yourself even more insurance.
Okay,
You know what I mean? So I mean, obviously, this is as good as it can, but once you open it, you know, unless you
Uh-huh.
get it perfect, because I have it double sealed,
yeah,
you know. The mason jar is always gonna be
okay,
the king. The king of
great,
storage.
wow.
Yeah.
It'll be
Come
interesting
on
to
for
cook with them.
Thanksgiving this year.
Yeah.
No, it'll be interesting to cook with them, like tonight I'm making
You might as well take the carrots. 'cause you have the-
bucatini with lobster and corn in like a cream sauce. And.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I'm in love with this. This is
Yeah.
amazing.
What a great. And
This
somebody
is
speak, I'm taking a lot here.
2 for 10.
2 for 10, this size.
Jeez, that's what I'm.
Wait, no, those are 2 for 20, those are
I'm sorry,
$12.
I'm sorry, you're right.
I was
You're
gonna
right.
say, okay,
I'm
thank
sorry.
you.
I'm sorry, that came out wrong, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, send me a case. All right.
I want my whole Thanksgiving family catered with everything, stuffing and turkey and.
Cheryl, I'm gonna save something of this for you for when you come back, so you can try it.
Yeah, save the peas for Irv's tuna casserole.
I just might do that.
I love it.
Okay, so without further ado, everyone's so excited about it. I'm gonna go to the one who was the most excited to see if he wants to make the motion.
I would love to make a motion. I
There
think
you
this is
go.
fascinating,
Thank you, David.
like lost in space.
Okay.
Yeah.
Motion on the floor from David Anderson, seconded by Antonio Alvarez. Roll call vote. Cheryl,
Yes, can't wait to taste them.
David,
Last stop, yes.
Thank you.
Greg.
Thank you,
Yes,
thank you, new
very
friends.
excited. Very.
Antonio,
Yes.
Thank
Dan,
you.
absolutely, yes.
Thank you.
Wow, this is.
Oh.
Yeah,
All right, I got.
we're all on Team Mama Love.
Hi, friends.
This is
Very much.
awesome. I
Yes.
absolutely love what you're doing.
So-
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're gonna be the only one on the street with it, and yeah,
Thanks.
You're missing
Appreciate it. I'm proud.
good. Excellent.
Thanks. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, my purse.
You know.
We just moved to Joshua Tree 4 months ago.
She's like, no, I'm giving everything away, so I'll give my first.
Hi.
Awesome, enjoy. Wow, what a cool thing. All right, last but not least, Laura Penn Burton. Laura is arts and crafts and she makes jewelry. I don't know what mala is.
Malas are meditation beads.
Oh, okay. Mala bracelets, anklets, necklaces, chokers, earrings, and rings.
Yes, so my name is Lauren, I'm here to represent my family business. So here's some products that we do. We do use, we're more like a herbal, earthy kind of vibe. We do, our main thing is about meditation beads. Of course, we also do a lot of other things we use. This is a mala, there's 108 beads in there, so we use with mantras and things like that. This
Oh,
to
wow.
meditate. There's some other one here. Everything handmade. We do macrame. Also, my mom is the one that macrame, so she does a little bit of cute little things. Earrings. These ones are
Oh, those are cute.
yeah. My mom is a cancer survivor, so we decided to get her busy on something. And she's able to do all kinds of stuff with her hands.
Now, I'm sure you do, but I have to ask a question. So you do the wire wrapping by hand? Okay.
Everything.
So basically you start by, you buy gemstones
Gemstones.
and then you use gold filled wire and then you wire wrap.
Do you drill the holes or are they?
Sometimes it depends on the beads.
That's how they
With the
come, right?
pearls, sometimes we have to drill the holes
Okay.
because it's just different at the angle that we want to use it. Obviously, with the gemstones, they already have the hole in there, so.
And as you saw, we had a vendor here tonight that also does wire wrapping, but totally different product.
It's completely different.
Totally different, which is nice, yeah.
These look good on you,
Wow,
Dan.
these are great, huh?
These look good on you.
I'm trying to also
Oh.
transition more like.
These-
like
this
say
is
more
awesome.
pearl.
Mm.
Are these wooden? The
Yeah,
meditation?
those are soundwood, dark soundwood.
It's beautiful. And she knots them kind of like pearls,
My
like you
dad
knot pearls.
does the bracelet. And I help him with closing the
Oh.
knots and stuff like that.
Would you say this is macrame?
Yeah,
That's amazing.
Mini macrame.
yeah.
What is this made out of?
This is wire. This is
They-
copper and then
these
also
are
the
Beautiful.
That's what I'm saying.
And they're heavy, they're substantial.
And it's like, you
That's
need
the-
that.
Yeah, and those are.
Damn.
To me, as soon as I saw it.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
So
These
we've
are
been,
amazing. These are gorgeous.
we started this about 2 years,
They're
2
macrame?
years, we started online, we do have an Etsy shop online. And then we just barely transitioned to Marcus, we started this year doing La Quinta, we did,
Did you see
Indian
these
Wells.
already?
Yes.
We also
You're
do,
passing the other
you know,
one.
seasons
I don't know
over,
which one I'm going.
Indian Wells, La Quinta, I think
Really
that's
cute
it
for a little
in
girl.
here.
Little girl, great.
And we also do the weekends
She's skinny. She
out
can wear it, right?
into like Long Beach, we also do,
Oh, yeah, these are great.
Beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful.
This one, your way, this.
These are go this way?
Oh, didn't it?
No, they came from back here, right?
and this is a more simple
And
little
this one goes
earrings,
this way,
but also,
right?
like I said.
Did you see this bit?
gems.
You did, right?
Yeah.
Okay. No?
You want?
No.
Did I? Those go to the, okay, you're right.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
these are cool. So
I
now how
love
is
the fact
this?
that they're adjustable because,
Yeah, they're super adjustable.
It's brilliant.
That
It's
is
so
beautiful.
well made.
oh my God, yeah. It's not pretty.
Yes, I love that.
Amazing.
Yeah, I love that too. I know, I'm not a big jewelry guy, but I would do it.
I mean, there's so many health benefits too. I know guys that wear like every day something different than, oh, today's my Monday, so I need to do a
Right.
whatever.
How is this done? Is this a macrame?
Well, my mom is literally there about 2 or 3 just course, and then she just rolls it like this,
Yeah,
and then she makes stop the
Wow,
whole
okay.
thing together.
beautiful.
And we try to be
These are cool.
eco-friendly, so we try to do everything
This-
with
This is
with that,
fantastic.
piece, you know, so
Cool.
we're-
Beautiful. Very nicely done.
Can you show me how you take this off?
Oh.
You just have to pull up.
Yeah.
I want to take a picture of it too, but it's really nice. Those are great.
They did. You really saw these, right?
No, you just.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Which way?
Oh, yeah. I ruined so many of those things.
Beautiful. Just really nice.
Thank you. Yeah, so that's my goal. Well, obviously, you know, it's up season, so my goal is just gonna do like the whole annual thing here, and then just go back.
How
into-
soon would you start after you
We
get
do,
on
we do
quarantine?
have an event this Thursday in Long Beach, so I will start like probably next week,
Okay, so after we get the orientation working,
Yeah.
but yeah.
next week. Cause right now, like I said, it's
Yeah.
off season here,
These-
so we usually go to like Riverside, Lunch Beach and all that area,
Yeah.
and then we come back.
Are these real jade? No
Yeah.
way.
That, okay, well, so they're different. Not like, we do have the real ones, but they're like super, I think I spent like maybe one bracelet was like 120. So not, those are not like, they're levels, A, B, B,
Okay.
C.
Just like
Those are
pearls,
double-
yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
Really beautiful.
yeah.
Good, they're nice, yep. Really nice work, Laura. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
And how we started is basically off a book. I like to meditate, and my dad will always be done art jewelry, and I say, you know what, I want a mala that is made by someone very special. So every time I do my meditation, it has a meaning,
Yeah.
a meaning to it. And then my dad, you know, I said, can you do this? He said, yes, and then we started from there.
People are gonna buy those
That's
just to
nice.
wear with jewelry too, by the way. They're
Yeah.
beautiful.
And
The
then
craft
also-
work is just
Yeah.
really impressive, I
And
have
this
to
is
say.
one of the, we also do Palo Santo on the meditation beads,
Really well.
different beads.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely
I'm
beautiful.
glad that you like mine.
Love.
Laura, as I said previously, give thought to how you'll display this, because
Absolutely,
you need,
yes,
people need to see this. and
yes,
Bring it to the eye level as opposed to flat on the table.
makes sense.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah.
And something organic would be nice, kind of like, maybe burlap or something for some of the ones that look a little more earthy or something. So sort of to bring character, to express the character of it. So it's not just a bracelet on a table, on a piece of lucite, right? Think organically, use fabrics, branches,
So let
leaves, like,
people know
yeah.
this is macrame.
Yeah.
That's important. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
That shows the artistry.
Yeah, it's not just a string with a couple of,
Yeah, it's,
yeah. It's roped
And it's,
Yeah,
it
very
takes a
sturdy.
lot of,
matting, knitting and stuff like that. So I get what you mean, yes.
And I see no imperfections in them, which is what I was most impressed with, is that they're really high quality, yeah. Okay. Any other questions? Okay, I'll make a motion that we accept
What were the
this
rings?
vendor.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, carry on.
Did I see any? Sorry, we can make the motion. Oh, earrings.
Earrings. It's not-
Oh, I thought I said it said rings. I'm sorry.
You know what? I didn't bring any reason.
Okay.
All right, I'll make a motion that we accept Al Molly Jewelry into Village Fest.
I'll second the motion.
Okay, roll call vote. Cheryl Idell, it's a shame you're not here to be able to see this stuff because you.
I know, I wish, well, when I get to Village Fest in September, I will see it. Yes, I say yes.
Okay, David Anderson.
Yes.
Even though you couldn't get that bracelet off your arm because you were trying to keep it. No,
Yes.
Greg Roberts.
Yes.
Antonio.
Yes.
And myself, yes, absolutely. Welcome to the Village Fest
Thank you.
family.
Congratulations.
And I can't wait to see this stuff on the street there. I'm very excited about it. This is really,
All right.
this is real prep work.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Beautiful work, absolutely beautiful work. Okay. All right, any unfinished business? No, because everything else goes in September, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's still day right now.
Sustainability, anything going on with sustainability that we need to
We'll
know?
Update all that and.
Well, updating in September,
Yeah.
okay. And for those of you here, we're going to be bound to whatever the city's guidelines are on sustainability soon. And we've known this for a couple of years and we've warned a lot of the vendors coming in, because some of them are in styrofoam and things, they're gonna have to change that in time, but
Those are
We're gonna-
anything, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll give them enough time to make the changeover. I think even the city might be helping sourcing source
Okay,
materials or
good.
something, yeah. Any reports and requests? No, you're okay. All right, there's no mainstream comments because there's nobody here from Main Street.
Board comments?
Recruitment retention, nothing, no. Staff report, nothing.
I was just gonna say, I was just gonna remind everyone, have a great summer. We go dark in August and then our next meeting will be September 12th.
Well, Faith, if you want to send me a new list of vendors, an updated list, I can work on
Sure.
the spreadsheet, so we have that coming back in September.
I'm gonna ask
to look
that.
at.
And Cheryl, do you have anything to report or just to mention anything you're working on?
No, not at this point, but when I get back into town, I wanna learn a lot more about what we've been doing with social media. And then I've got a lot of ideas for ways to really kind of amp up our social media. But I need to learn a little bit more about what we've done, what kind of resources are might be available through the city, through the PR teams that we have, that kind of thing. Because I think there is a lot that we can do to sort of, you know, we've been doing this for so long that it feels like it's on autopilot, on a good autopilot.
Yeah.
But you know, the world has changed so much around us as far as how people learn about, you know, new things to do and places to go. And technology makes it really easy for us to, well, not really easy, but a lot easier to get the word out and really bring Village Fest to life for
Yep.
people. So I'm excited to think about what we can do.
Excellent.
I
And
love it.
since you mentioned social media,
Chris.
Chris Ramirez sent us a note
Yes.
with the credentials for the IG account.
Mhm. That's all we have.
Who here uses IG? Because I don't even use it. I don't even have a login.
I do. I do.
Okay. So does somebody want to take that on for now? Take on the IG, just, what happens on Instagram is that we get people that are asking questions and things, and then we just have to field them and answer them. So do you feel that you would be prepared and do you have
Yeah.
time
Oh,
to
yeah.
do that? You can do
So if you
that?
want to tackle it together, it's just one person looking to do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the next few weeks are hard for me while I'm out of town and planning my daughter's wedding in a few weeks. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, when I'm back, I absolutely can roll up my sleeves and get really involved in all that stuff. I would think our Instagram and our Facebook should be linked to each other because in essence, they're the same thing.
You would
And-
think.
And maybe that means now we have to have threads. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
possibly.
they're not run by the city, so we don't have a Facebook one.
Well, we actually have a Facebook page. It's
But
not
it's not run
owned,
by
yeah,
us.
it's not
It's not
run by the city. Joy Murray Brown handles it. And basically, she's not 100% active in it. She, you know, she'll post like Village Fest is Thursday or come to Village Fest tonight and some other things. She was picking, I think, pulling a little bit from IG from Chris, because I had put them together and we had a couple meetings.
Right.
But I don't think that they're technologically linked.
Yeah,
So
that should be.
for now, maybe Antonio, if you wouldn't mind taking it on for now until September, and then when Cheryl's back, we can figure all this out.
Yeah.
send
Just
you
so it doesn't sit, yeah, so it doesn't sit with questions unanswered and look like that's stale.
I would
And
say
also, I'm sorry,
just a lot of questions about people asking Village Fest questions, hours, time.
Probably,
dates,
yes.
Yeah, and then he would come and he would post videos and
Yeah.
pictures and.
when he goes to Village Fest, he would take pictures, he would take videos, and then he would
It's
post them.
also so important to have a couple of these videotapes, so they know what they're getting themselves into. The
All
gentleman,
the
that-
meetings.
yeah, these meetings,
Yeah.
to see the guy sit down. and play.
Well, these meetings are available if you go on YouTube.
I know, but I don't think everybody was prepared, or
There's a lot of mediums that we can use Instagram for, whether it's either stories or an actual grid post and not even reels.
Right.
And with threads, we can figure out, once you're back, show, you can probably play around with how that's gonna integrate with everything else, but just stories and grid posts alone will probably drive a lot of
Yeah.
more of the younger crowd to kind of at least look at it and want more engagement.
And
Well, then also things like TikTok and
That was my next thing, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
she.
and Snap.
Was it Mama Love?
Mhm.
TikTok, when I saw it, that's how I found out about freeze-dried foods. And
Oh.
I think we can reach a bigger audience by having it right now, and a younger audience by really trying to poke into
Yeah.
kind of TikTok and break into that space.
And then also, I believe on the Instagram, he follows a lot of our vendors,
Mhm.
so they post things and there's things.
And we can tag 'em.
Yeah, he just reposts it,
Yeah.
yeah,
Nice.
in a reel or something like that.
Yeah, and so, the fact that we don't tie it to Facebook, it was just a circumstance.
Mhm.
We could put you in touch with Joy. I don't know how much we'll be doing of that over the summer, but if you'd like to, I can set up a meeting for the three of us so that you can meet with Joy and see what we can do about linking it. I did try to do that with Chris, but I don't know how successful it was between them, so.
The more cohesive social media we can get,
Okay.
working together better, it'll be for everyone.
So we just won't do anything drastic, Cheryl, in your absence, because I know that you were starting to think about a marketing strategy. But we'll at least keep this part going, okay?
Yeah, no, that's great. I have another question, actually. Do we have a means is there like a master email database of all of the vendors? Like if we wanted to do a survey among all of the vendors?
I mean, I could get that for you, yes.
You can get that, or you could put it together. You'd have to put it together, right?
I was just running a report.
You could. So this stuff all exists somewhere.
Mhm.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to make sure
I've
you're
been-
not going through
No,
folders
no,
and
no.
writing them down, okay?
Yeah, I have like a document that I've been keeping with like all kinds of ideas, figuring when I get back, whatever the right forum is to sit down and kind of share some different thoughts. But, I would love to figure out how we survey, all the vendors to find out what's working for them, what's not working for them, like, maybe get suggestions from them because they work at other events and things, and we may get ideas from that. It's really easy to do that using SurveyMonkey and stuff like that.
And-
So I've got a whole list of thoughts around these things.
I can send you, we've done several data dumps and data sorts and,
Put it on microphone.
Excel spreadsheets and pivot tables of vendors and what they do. So I can send
Oh,
you
awesome.
that data. That would be very helpful. But the one thing I want to say about social media, and we got plenty of time, but the one thing Village Fest does every year is the Halloween party for the kids.
Yeah.
We really need to hype that.
I
Yep.
think so.
That is
yeah.
a big event and.
And not wait until
And
mid-October to
not
hype
wait
it.
until mid-October.
We should start in
So-
September hyping
Yes,
that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Right,
It's definitely
right.
a temple event for everything else.
Yeah, because there's that, and then the other one is the birthday of Village Fest or
Yeah.
the anniversary, which is in March.
Mhm.
So the two, and is there gonna be an art competition this year, an art contest?
is that in December,
What?
the art contest for the
I'm
kids?
not, I think Joy does that, doesn't she?
Joy does that, yeah.
Yeah, I do. We have to speak with Joy about that.
All right, so let's talk to her about it and see if she wants to, and if she doesn't want to, and we want to do it, we can still do that, right? So, yeah. Yeah, so that would be the three events that would be in high season, right?
Mhm.
And that's it
Yeah.
for events. Oh,
Yeah, we
and,
do Santa comes in December,
yeah,
we do a thing there. We try and do like Star Wars Day.
I remember that, yes. What was that?
Well, this.
May the
year-
4th be with
May the
you?
4th be with you, of course.
Yeah, it fell on a Thursday this year, so.
Oh,
We
nice.
had like the 501st Legion come out and things like that, so it was a really successful event, so.
Okay,
Cool.
Yeah,
so is that something that you think we want to do every year or no?
we usually do.
Okay,
We usually do that one. We didn't once, that was our
Yeah.
first one since reopening.
It'd be good to put together a calendar for the coming year
Yeah,
of,
that's
these
what-
are the events we're gonna
Yeah,
have,
yeah.
and let's start to like meld that into our marketing strategy and our social media
That's on
strategy.
my list to do.
Excellent, okay. Great, all right. So anybody have anything else?
Two quick ones. What is the name of the new member? Or we're not allowed. to-
Mitchell Battersby,
It's on the. it's on
B
the
A
agenda.
T T E R S B Y.
It's on the what? I'm sorry.
It's on the
At the
agenda.
top.
At the top of the agenda, you see the members underneath the medallion, the city medallion.
Yeah.
Is he in there?
No.
Yeah, should be.
Right there, it's Mitchell. Bettis.
Did you bring your own copy?
Yesterday, yeah.
Oh,
that's-
no,
Yeah, I printed it.
because he wasn't approved until last night, so it became official today, and so they
I see.
updated it and then. brought it-
And then as a welcome and then thank you and farewell to Chris and Julie. Do we want to do something when we're all back?
We should probably do that, yeah.
Let's just keep it in the back of our minds and put it on a calendar.
Yep. Okay,
Just a thought.
right. Anything else? Okay, so let's get a motion to adjourn the meeting.
So moved.
A second?
Okay. Cheryl Lydell,
Yes.
David Anderson.
Yep.
Yes.
Greg Roberts, Antonio Alvarez,
Yes.
myself, Dan Ganella, yes, okay. This meeting is officially adjourned. Thank you all. Thanks for joining, Cheryl. I know it's 3 hours later there for you, but it's not
Yep.
as grueling as the last one, right?
Not